Good evening. The news summary for this Monday, 20th April. People working with children have urged parents to pay closer attention to protecting their offspring from online predators. A child counselor, a women's rights group, and a modeling agent were giving their reaction to the jailing last week of three men who between them sexually abused at least 75 young girls. The ringleader, who had posed fraudulently as a modeling agent on social media to blackmail the youngsters into having sex.
Terry Carolo shows off the paperwork that helps keep young models safe. Before going on his modelling agency's books, both he and they must do their homework.
So you need to fill this, you see?
And only then a contract is signed.
They should be well informed about modeling agencies and how they work, what are the norms. It's important before you engage into any modeling agency around the world. You do your research about the modeling agency. There'll be always a track record.
In a 25-page Supreme Court judgment and sentencing handed down on Friday, three men who posed as a modelling agency were jailed for a total of 45 years after grooming and raping young girls. Today, a children's charity said it's up to parents to know what their kids are doing online, especially furtively or late at night. It's offering free one-day internet safety workshops.
We parents who give those gadgets to our kids. So we have to monitor them, know where they are going, who they are chatting with, and on which sites they are going. And I think that we cannot give those gadgets to our children from morning to night.
Meanwhile, the Seychelles Women and Sports Association says the taboo of child sexual exploitation needs to be discussed more openly.
People don't talk about it. They are scared, they are ashamed, and...
Well, how do you get that conversation started then?
I think people are slowly showing the support, and obviously social media can reach a large amount of people.
An incendiary crime that ignited hundreds of social media comments over the weekend, with the possibility that there could be up to 200 victims in all, many still unidentified.
The Law Enforcement Committee met this morning at State House for their first meeting of this week. The committee, which comprises of high-level officials from the Ministry of Health, the Attorney General, the police, the RDM, amongst others, and chaired by President Danifo, was given an overview of the situation during the weekend, especially after the announcement by President Faure that as of Friday, the 17th April, only people in critical services are allowed on the road after 7 p.m. until 6:30 in the morning. The Assistant Commissioner of Police, Omanu Songor, said they encountered some difficulties, especially on Friday, but in all, the public has been cooperative. Mr. Songor also said the officers are visible throughout the country, and during the weekend, they made some arrestations regarding offences related to public order. The Seychelles Fishing Authority, SFA, says fishermen on Praslin will be paid the same rate per kilogram as those on Mahé for their catch. The interim CEO of SFA, Cyril Bonlam, says it is also making the necessary arrangements for fishermen there to sell their fish in bulk.
We thought SCC would be buying the fish in Praslin, but apparently they don't have a setup for that. So we at SFA right now, what we're doing is that we're putting logistics together. We have to move a container onto Praslin, we have to get scales to weigh the fish, we have to put people because we don't have people on the ground to buy and sell the fish. So this is being done right now. But at the same time, in parallel, what we've advised the 5 boat owners who signed on the program that they can come and sell the fish, their catch to Mahé, because from what we heard from the interview last night, they go and fish in the Amiran, and on their way from Amiran to Praslin, they come via Mahé first, so they could have sell their catch on Mahé with the processors. So this facility is there. But with regards to selling on Praslin, the logistics are being put together, and we hope that by the end of this week or mid next week, that'll be in place.
That's the end of this news summary. Join me at 8 for the news bulletin in Creole. Until then, have a pleasant evening.